Welcome to Warp TV, where we help you get good and maybe take some scalps. Scalp of the day brought to you by yours truly. Sometimes I gotta give it to myself, guys. First one is against Jack Nasty with free-to-play whales, and the next is actually Armin Talk with Illuminati. And we're getting two scalps today just because they happened within a few minutes of each other, so I thought it was funny. Good game, guys. I'm less inclined to tell Armin Talk that since he used about 50 Dougies, but still, good game, man. Well played. Okay, guys, and on to the Inanimate Challenge explanation. So what is it? Well, the game categorizes them as totems, traps, and drones, and here's a full list of what you're going to be able to get. Silly goose, it's definitely not that no inanimate object in your mama's nightstand. So be sure to use one of those cards to take advantage of the 1 energy cost. And now on to your challenge examples. First up, we've got Filament with Dire Tide. So depending on the themes you go with, guys, you're not going to be able to be very aggressive, especially when you pick superheroes. Both the cards that you get there are, traps. So you've got that lava and you've got that chomper. So purely defensive, obviously, but it's still good to have, part of the challenge. And you want to just play conservatively, as I always recommend you do. So here we started off with that Doc Timmy behind the new kid, and we just kind of exchanged cards for a second. He's trying to be a little pokey with his nose, and then he's going to be aggressive with those cocks. So he's got that round in the center, but we're going to stop that advance with our lava, as we just said. Then we're going to take those cocks and put them off to the side, try to get them out of Super Craig's punch range. Now he's been hitting me, I'm not sure how this whole time, but it's going to be okay. We got this, guys. So I went with Fantasy just because I knew that cocks were going to be an option. And you want to take full advantage of Belf. She's going to be really good, obviously depending on how you synergize her, but a lot of people that I fought today were using cocks and they were being pretty aggressive with that cock house. So she's definitely a good idea. She's always a good idea in challenges, as is Super Craig now, since his release. And as he says when he dies, I hope they don't ever nerf him. Because they really have raped superheroes, because everyone's bitching about them. Yeah, that's a little salt, guys, I know. I know that Doc Timmy, for example, did need a decrease in health, so yeah, I'll give you that. But overall, like, the theme was balanced, I think, and it's just people were already so set in their themes, and now they don't have any motivation or any kind of reward to go out and continue to make superhero decks, except maybe in challenges like I am now. And they're fun, guys. That's the point of the game. We want to have fun, we want to have good games. And I have no idea how this turned into a commentary on nerfing superheroes. All I'm saying is you're very unlikely to see a superhero deck in ladder, for instance, unless it is super whaled. Just saying. And back to the match. Obviously really close. He's trying to be as aggressive as possible because he just wants that 27 health on my new kid. He ain't getting it. We're playing way too defensively. We've got invincibility, and we're inching closer and closer. That's why I picked Fantasy, by the way, coupled with the defensive capabilities of superheroes in this challenge, because they can be aggressive and because they can, basically fill in what the superheroes don't have, as far as with their advantages in that one energy cost advantage, if that makes sense. And as you can see, we've inched and inched, and we got that bar. Good game, a little salt, love it. And next up in your TVT examples, we have this guy. Sorry I can't read your name, with Delete Facebook. So I made this deck a little different, guys. It's a Mystic Fantasy. I had conservative play in mind, as well as the aggressiveness of Fantasy, but the quickness of Mystic. So we're going to start with that staff. A lot of people don't know, but there are actually correct times to use staff, or else you're actually losing energy. In this challenge, however, it's one cost, so at whatever point you use that staff, you're gonna be able to get an energy advantage. But like, say in ladder, you should use it at the beginning of the match if there's like a standoff, or maybe the opponent also used staff, and you're a conservative player like I am. The other is you should use it in overtime or that last minute of the game, because that helps the energy staff production and you get tons of energy. So you just saw me deflect that attack, and we're going to start inching and inching forward with our invincibility. Every little bit of a live cock that you can keep is a good thing, because that's damage being sponged up from your main characters. That's damage being applied if they can get to an enemy, and it's just the more on the field, obviously, the better for you. So we took that bar, no problem, and now we're just, we could just play defensively and keep the bar and win. But we like to go out and try and get more bars if we can. So with this, we're using a big unit like Priest Maxi. He's a common, he's going to be a 4 cost. Or I'm sorry, he's going to be a 6 cost, but he is a 4 level for challenges, and that makes him a pretty strong unit. And here we're just going to wait for him to die to bring him back. And then they have to deal with him again, and that's what I was waiting on, that DSR, and we put Zen in front of him, and all of a sudden they have to deal with much more. So 22 seconds on the clock, we're going to use that staff, and you can see how well that works in the last minute of the game with the energy production. Yeah, so just pay attention to that kind of thing. Hopefully this advice was useful to you guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, by the way. 67% of you are still not subscribed, so it'd be amazing of you to help me out today. Next up in your challenge examples, we have Red Drum 745. Appears he's not on the team. Sitting at 81, 16 elo, looks like. So we're going to start off by doing a little bit of poking. See, he's got the staff out as well. He's got 2 1-cost units. So he's going to have to be summoning things pretty quickly. Yeah, I got the 10 energy very quickly myself. And he's going to be doing a slow roll as well. Bebe. Bebe is glitched right now, by the way. Not sure that they fixed it. Robo Bebe, because her speed up is not working. So if you do go sci-fi, guys, avoid her. She's just plain old broken right now. She's not speeding up. But if that doesn't bother you, hell, do what you like. As you can see here, we're doing a bit of a skirmish in the middle, doing our best to stay alive. Poison is going to be a great card in challenges normally, and this battle is no exception. He has been handling the units pretty well just by using poison and staying in the back with his ranged. So he's still making that Robo Baby work, it seems. But as you can see, like I can tell now, she's just firing at normal speed, but her animation looks like she should be going way faster. So that's kind of a buzzkill for him, I think. We got that staff at a minute left. Almost lost the bar. It's a close game here. Guy obviously knows what he's doing. Man, if you're watching and if you really don't have a team, by the way, SP Elites is looking. Let me know. Get at me. Recruitment. Yeah, man. Discord. If you really don't have a team, we're number 17 right now. I think you played pretty well. I know you beat me a couple times already during this challenge, but yeah, guys, this is exactly the kind of game that I like. The challenges now are so hard, and some people really bitched at that change, but I like it. It gives you it gives the challenge more merit, and it makes you feel much better when you get a win. The only real thing I don't agree with how they changed it was that you can't, I guess it makes up the whole change, but you can't match with anybody at any level. And when the challenges first started, I actually was not a high level person, and I enjoyed being able to get my ass kicked by, you know, number 1, for example, because then I knew how they were playing. I knew the different level that I needed to get to, because normally I would not be able to match with them, right? Especially in ladder. So, guys, if you agree with that, let me know in the comments. I can't be the only one. But I gotta say, I do like the challenge, being a high level player. But I feel for the guys at the bottom or middle or, you know, whatever, that can't have that exposure to a different level of play, so to speak. This right here, I'm learning what this guy is showing me. I learned for the rest of the day that poison will take out Kyle of the Dryals. You know, everybody at any level, now this guy happens to be higher than me right now, but like anybody at any level can show you something that you didn't know about the game. And if you're smart enough to pay attention, that's the best part. You know, that's a really good advantage to be, or make yourself open to that. You shouldn't be one of those guys that, you know, have that 10-inch dick or whatever, and oh no, everybody's a potato to me. No, always stay open, because anybody can beat you. I lose all the time, guys. I'm not like the best. So anybody can beat you at any time, and all I'm saying is be open. And it's just one of those things that kind of was you know, killed by that change to the challenge. I'm sure other YouTubers have mentioned it, but they're spot on. But yeah, guys, you can see how often Red Drum is using that poison, and throughout the day I just came across a lot of people using poison, so I decided to start incorporating Maxi for a bit for the tests with Mystic, and it leveled out pretty well. There's another deck, if you stick around for it, where I actually use regen, so that really enabled me to get past that poison, because it's pretty punishing. as you have been seeing in this challenge. And it's not even because it's not a benefit to poison. It's still, I mean, we got that draw. But great game, Red Drum. You're amazing. Get at me if you need a team, bro. SP Elites. Okay, next up in your challenge examples, we have Shinigami with the Mexican Gang. And guys, I do want to say this deck was by far the most fun I've tried the whole day, and actually in recent months. Adventure was really fun. For whatever reason, I loved it. And like using Garrison, I know he's neutral, but using Garrison in conjunction with Adventure was super fun. Got Captain Wendy too. You never get to use her. She can be really good in ladder too, by the way, but it just depends on how you use her. But yeah, I mean, check this out. We're not able to play as conservatively, and I'm not an adventure player, so I'm really digging it. So honestly, I don't know, the absolute correct best way to play every adventure card, because I just don't play them. But try to just follow the rules that you learn from the other themes. And Thunderbird, for example, there you go, big rolling tank in the air. Made it all the way over there. I'm not sure why he put the lava under it. Maybe to stop an advance from the middle or something, or to get assistance from the middle. And that Thunderbird maybe would have helped an assassin or something, but with the cover that it would have every 5 seconds. But I wouldn't have laid that lava down unless I knew it was coming. But here you go, guys. Another Garrison advantage there. Everyone's using Cox, right? Yeah, Garrison's just really good against spam. And once the spam is gone, he's a very good suppressive unit. So whatever comes out is gonna get droned because he no longer hits the new kid. That's an excellent advantage. Just gonna hit Fireball there, and his stuff is gone. Again, this deck was really fun. Ink and Craig through our units there, and take out Belt. We got incredible value for that 5 energy from that Garrison. We're gonna Lightning Bolt that Doc Timmy. We don't want anything slowed, slammed up, or anything like that. Want to keep going. It's 10 seconds left, but either way. Shinigami, good game, man. I want to thank everyone for sticking around till the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified of my newest videos. And as always, thank you guys so much for your support. It means a lot that you come out and watch. And I know some of you guys have commented saying that I've changed the way you view the game and helped you get into legendary, things like that. That's what makes this kind of thing worth it, guys. I don't make any money on it right now. Maybe in the future, but for now, that's really cool to me. So thank you guys for your feedbacks, and let's keep that rolling. We'll see you guys next time.